And the lights have just gone on. Yeah, looks like there could be a nice little sunset as well. So this is the entrance, which is right by the main street that goes through San Gil. So you can't miss it. Well, I guess you could. You shouldn't. And before I go in, I'll just point out that a lot of the tour agencies are along this area right here, right beside the Petro Mil. So you'll find about at least 3 or 4 that I've noticed all along there. That's for doing the caving, the kayaks down the river, tubing down the river, bungee jumping, all those kinds of fun things. Parapente. So let's go inside. Still a little bit light out, but if it looks better once it's really dark out, I will record everything. It'll probably be a little bit darker down this way, so let's head down here to the tunnel. Tunnels. In Espanol, es los túneles. Muy hermosa. Very beautiful. It's a long tunnel. Oh, there goes some fireworks. 6 p.m. so it's getting dark just before or just after 6 p.m. And then as Colombia is really near the equator, well actually the equator I believe runs right through the lower portion of Colombia, so it will get lighter and lighter, but of course being by the equator it won't be lighter at any point during the year past 7 p.m. Whereas in good old Vancouver Island, where it just snowed, it's dark at 4:30 right now, and the sun doesn't even come up till about 7:30 a.m. Whereas at least here, the sun comes up, it's up by 5:30 I think, because it was light out when I was getting up at 5 a.m. the other day. So here we have an iguana and another one. Well, at least with a little bit of light out you can see the color on the iguanas. Lots of flowers along this way. Flowers as flores. There's an ant, which I believe is dormigas. And when I was in Cali, staying in Cali at my friend's place, there was lots of tiny little dormigas, little ants. I'm going to tell you a funny little story. There's a little bit of light, that might help. When I was staying there about 3 years ago, I did my laundry, and normally back home I use this earth-friendly, eco-friendly stuff, natural stuff. But the senora of the casa, she uses, you know, the harsh detergent stuff. So anyway, my laundry is done, and we let it all hang dry. I swear I haven't been drinking anything. Anyhow, once I put my new freshly laundered clothes on, I was all itchy down by this area here, and I was thinking, oh man, must be that detergent, it's making me all itchy down there. I'm not gonna get too graphic, don't worry. But anyway, I told my friend from the US who owns the house with his wife who live in Phoenix, and so they mentioned it to La Señora de la Casa, and she said, oh, it's the dormigas, it's the ants. They're in the there's a phrase, got ants in your pants? Well, I really did. They're in my underwear, and they're just like really tiny. But what I did apparently is I was putting before having a shower, I was putting them on the counter, and the ants, they would get in my clothes apparently, and that's why I was getting literally bitten down in that area. And so once I started hanging my clothes up after that, problem solved. All right, so continuing our little tour of the flower path. There's a colibri, a hummingbird. All right, let's redo this. Oh, there's the bird again. Let's go say hello. I saw him yesterday and recorded him with a little bit more light. He's yakking away here. Might be hard to see him, but yeah, it's probably really hard to see him. But watch my video from yesterday, and then you'll see I don't know if it's a macaw. He's certainly chatty tonight. Let's go down the next area. It's kind of like going on a psychedelic LSD trip, isn't it, man? You're going through like a time vortex. It's like an exit adventure. And one of the nicer spots with the big tree. Penguin. And over here are the two pools, which you can't see too well. And down this way, that's where they sell food. Small shops, vendors. I see the pool a little bit better from this angle with the light on it. So, there we go. Some nice Christmas music in the background there. That looks like it's a reindeer in a kayak. There's Santa and Rudolph in their sleigh. I actually really like this kind of music. Not very Christmassy, but it is very nice. All right, let's go down here. Some cactus. You probably can't see it, but you can probably hear it. There's a creek right to my left, or off to my left. It looks like this is the Cactus Trail. Now, if you've seen the amazing light show at Medellin, of course this isn't going to compare to that, or even the one in Cali, but it's still really nice. And I didn't mention it earlier, but 8,000 pesos for the entry is approximately $3 Canadian, or $2.25 US. And then down into the little plaza. I don't know what this lady here is doing. Maybe making presents. Maybe that's Mrs. Claus. This guy here is picking coffee. Coffee, I mentioned yesterday, it's obviously Juan Valdez. And then that's the end of this trail. So we're already almost coming to a close for this grand tour. And just another little tidbit of information is that there are bugs that do bite here, so that's why I'm wearing my long sleeve shirt and pants as opposed to yesterday where I got a few bites. Nothing too major or anything. They're all gone. They didn't bother me during the night at all, but just be aware you can be bitten by bugs here. Over there is the bridge. A little bit of a reflection in the water. So let's head across the bridge. Oh, more people taking photos. I had to wait a little bit there to get onto the bridge, but I have lots of time. And you have to be used to waiting down here. Oh, there's a butterfly. Mariposa. The mas colibris, more hummingbirds. I don't know what the word is for these. It's macaw, is macaw. That's already just, that's about it. You've seen it all. So, I don't know what more to say. Got a little bit of light here, so I might as well just say buenas noches. Say goodbye. Tomorrow again is going to be my little adventure, so I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. If you like the video even a tiny little bit, give it a thumbs up. That's this way, not that way. And so I guess that's about it from the maskless Zorro. Ciao for now. I'm sure you can hear those frogs. Colombian frogs, of course. I don't know, I don't understand them. This is just from outside.